explosions?
We begin with breaking news. Right now, firefighters from across southeastern Wisconsin are working to put out a huge industrial fire after an explosion in Waukesha County. This is a live look at the scene, a news conference happening at this hour. This is at Somerset Marine in Eagle, Wisconsin. We're told an explosion happened just before 8 a.m. and the fire's been burning ever since. Crews say that they're having to truck in water because there aren't enough fire hydrants nearby. Somerset Marine is a dock and pier manufacturer. The website says it's a 24,000 square foot facility. They've been in business since 1990. There's a nearby elementary school where people inside felt shaking when the explosion happened. Students and staff evacuated and are at another school outside of Eagle.
This has been a defensive fire, the entire fire attack, which means that the firefighters were never able to go inside of the building. There was significant structural collapse prior to firefighter arrival.
And here's a better visual of where exactly this is all happening in Eagle. And you can follow continuing coverage of the Eagle explosion on channel3000.com and on our News 3 Now app. We'll also bring you more in our evening newscast beginning at live at 4. And we'll have more coverage coming up later in this half hour. Let's head to the Weather Center now. Meteorologist Chris Reese has a look at your certified most accurate forecast. Some rain on the radar.
I said this morning that if we had a chance of rain, it was going to be right as that warm front started to lift through right around midday. That is exactly what we have moving into the picture as we speak. I'll zoom things out, and you really see where that rain is aligned right along this warm front that is pushing to the north and east. Once that clears out, we're going to see the sun come right back out, and boy, are things going to bubble up. The temperatures are going to take off. The atmosphere is going to become unstable, and that is going to lead to where we do have this chance for severe weather to our north and west later on this evening and overnight. Madison in a marginal risk. We're barely into the risk at all, and Janesville not in a severe weather risk. So what I'm expecting is a line of showers and thunderstorms that really lose their oomph and their energy as they begin to progress southeastward. The marginal risk, even that, could probably be tightened up and pushed a little bit farther to the north and west. I'll tell you what, though, temperatures dropped. We were in the 70s. Since the rain has moved in, our temperature has fallen into the upper 60s, but check this out. Notice the winds and this boundary where we have winds almost due out of the south beneath that. Once this warm front lifts through, a strong southerly wind is going to take hold and temperatures are going to drop. 67 right now. But as we begin to look ahead, we could still hit 80 before this afternoon is all said and done.
So grab the umbrella if you're headed out for lunch.
Just for now, then you may not need it for a bit.
All right, grab the shorts then.
Absolutely.
Right, Chris, we'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you. The head of the Food and Drug Administration is facing questions from lawmakers today about the nation's baby formula shortage. The testimony comes a day after President Biden took the rare step of invoking the Defense Production Act to boost domestic supplies. Deborah Alfarone has the latest.
With many store shelves empty or near empty, the head of the FDA is addressing the nationwide baby formula shortage.
I recognize that many parents and caregivers have been unable to access the infant formula and critical medical foods that they need, and they are understandably frustrated and anxious.
Dr. Robert Califf is asking a House subcommittee for more money to address the growing problem. But lawmakers want to know the FDA's role in getting to this point. In February, leading manufacturer Abbott Nutrition shut down its Michigan plant over safety concerns contributing to the shortage.
We need to make sure this plant is safe to open, but it's hard to see any evidence that FDA has made it a priority to get this plant cleaned and cleared and back online.
It makes me question which side the FDA is on. Are they on the side of Abbott and industry or on the side of the American consumer?
The hearing comes as the White House is trying to formulate a solution for parents. President Biden is invoking the Defense Production Act to boost domestic supplies.
I know parents all across the country are worried about finding enough infant formula to feed their babies.
The president is also launching Operation Fly Formula to import more product from overseas to speed up delivery.
She drinks 8 to 9 ounces per bottle.
Heather Dye is searching for more formula for her 9-month-old daughter, Olivia.
I went as far as Grantsboro, North Carolina, and they had 4 bottles on the shelf. But by the time we got there, it was gone.
With supplies running low, she's considering cutting back on formula until she can find some more. Deborah Alfarone, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
And the House passed 2 bills last night to address the shortage. Both now head to the Senate. The suspect accused of killing 10 people and wounding 3 others at a Buffalo supermarket appeared in court this morning for a felony hearing. Authorities believe the 18-year-old kept a personal diary of his planning on the social media platform Discord and kept those posts private until 30 minutes before killing 10 people. The majority of people who live in the community are black, and officials believe that's why the alleged gunman targeted it. Meanwhile, officials in New York have announced an investigation into social media companies the suspect allegedly used to discuss hateful ideologies, including Discord and Twitch. Both sites have promised to cooperate with law enforcement. The CDC vaccine advisors are set to vote today on COVID boosters for children ages 5 to 11. The FDA has already granted emergency use authorization for the booster, citing an uptick in COVID cases due to the Omicron wave. The FDA says that while COVID tends to be less severe in children than adults, the Omicron wave has led to more kids being hospitalized and can lead to long-term health issues even after a mild case. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Today's college graduates are entering a booming job market. Coming up, a closer look at the increase in opportunities for new grads.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon.
Save big on quality Smith Brothers furniture at Wanakee Furniture ETC, the #1 Smith Brothers dealer in the nation. That's right, per square footage, we sell more Smith Brothers than anyone else. So let our design experts customize a look for you during the Smith Brothers factory authorized sale at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
When we needed new doors and windows for our home, we were looking for someone we could trust.
We've done the bargain brand windows.
What we loved about Next Door and Window is that they were different.
We really loved their educational approach.
Call 844-600-NEXT. 50% off your installation.
It takes attention to detail. With your local Bryant dealer, you're getting more than just a technician. You're getting someone who pays attention to your needs and the little things that make a big difference. It takes a dealer you can rely on. And to keep your family cool this summer,
let me show you how this works.
It takes Bryant.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
In Madison, contact Heating and Cooling Incorporated to maximize your comfort and energy savings whatever the season.
In Wisconsin, everything's gotten so expensive because America's too dependent on China. So we sure know phony baloney policies when we see them. Senator Ron Johnson voted against cracking down on China with higher tariffs and tougher trade deals, and even voted against punishing China for manipulating its currency. No wonder everything keeps going up and up and up. Senator Johnson, stop making it easier on China and tougher on us.
It's easy to think that all money managers are pretty much the same, but at Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
Different how? You sell high commission investment products, right?
Nope, Fisher avoids them.
Well, you must earn commissions on trades.
Never at Fisher Investments.
Okay, then you probably sneak in some hidden and layered fees.
No. We structure our fees so we do better when clients do better. That might be why most of our clients come from other money managers. At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
What's at the top of your home improvement list? Did you say better insulation? Because better insulation makes everything you do in your home better. Even just walking in the front door on a hot day. So get ready for summer now with USA Premium Foam. It keeps the hot air out, the cool air in, and your electric bills lower. Call now before our busy summer season and get $500 off whole home insulation. But that ends May 31st.
USA Insulation.
Save big on quality Smith Brothers furniture at Wanakee Furniture ETC, the #1 Smith Brothers dealer in the nation. That's right, per square footage, we sell more Smith Brothers than anyone else. So let our design experts customize a look for you during the Smith Brothers factory authorized sale at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
We are continuing breaking news coverage of an industrial explosion in Eagle, Wisconsin. Our Naomi Coles is live from the scene. Naomi, what can you tell us?
Here's what we know. We just got out of a briefing with fire, with police, and with the company owner. So the big news, the good news is everybody got out. We do know that 6 people are hurt. 3 of those people were employees, civilians in the building. 2 of them were treated on the scene. 1 of them is hospitalized in serious condition. On top of that, we also now know 3 firefighters were also hurt. It was primarily heat exhaustion. 1 of them is hospitalized. 2 of them were treated on the scene. Again, though, the good news here is out of about 24 employees inside, they did all get out safely, including one employee actually dragging 2 other employees out, according to the company owner a moment ago. Now, they are having some trouble fighting this fire, and primarily it's because it's hard to get water here, right? So they have 30 to 40 agencies responding, and it's primarily, that's as far as Kenosha, as far as Milwaukee. We're about 35 miles away from Milwaukee, where we are now. And all of those agencies are sending a water truck, a water tanker, to help provide water. However, you can't have all of them send all the resources because that would drain them from responding to fires in their own district. So it's a very large response, that's primarily because it's so difficult to get water. We also know that there is no public danger to the community right now. There is a shelter-in-place order, however, for a mile around where we are right now, and that's just primarily for smoke. There are no chemicals in the fire, according to the fire officials that just briefed us. Again, just a really quick recap. We know 6 people are hurt, but everybody did get out safely. No lives were lost. 1 person is in the hospital in serious condition.
Naomi, do we know if the explosion was first or the fire was first?
The explosion was first. So we know the company owner said there was a very obvious, very loud explosion. We know that the firefighters actually weren't able to get inside the structure at all. There was an explosion. The fire is still ongoing. They haven't been able to get inside, and that's part of, again, why it's taking so long to fight this.
All right, a busy afternoon in Eagle. We'll look for updates in later newscasts. Naomi, thank you. And you can follow continuing coverage of the Eagle explosion on channel3000.com and on our News 3 Now app. We also, of course, will bring you updates in our evening newscast beginning at live at 4. Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrial's down 348 points. The NASDAQ off 5, and the S&P 500 down about 1.5 points. College graduations, that is, are taking place across the country, and many students leaving school are having no problem joining the workforce. Dina Demetrius explains.
These college grads have a good reason to smile. Abigail Edwards' degree from North Carolina State University already helped her land a teaching job.
It's super high demand for teachers now, so it makes it easier on us to figure out a job, which is nice.
It's not just teachers. Employers across the economic spectrum need workers. The latest data shows there were 11.5 million job openings in March, the highest number ever recorded.
I feel great. I can't feel anything but great today.
Darnell Neville actually lined up a position as his final year of school was starting.
The job I'm at now, I got back in September.
The job market for the class of 2022 looks very promising.
Mary Gatta is with the National Association of Colleges and Employers. The group's recent survey found employers plan to hire 31% more new college graduates this year than last year.
And what are you seeing in terms of salaries?
So we continue to see salaries rising.
The average starting salary for business is more than $60,000, up 3% from last year. Engineering salaries have increased 4%, and computer sciences saw a 5.2% jump to nearly $76,000.
There's a lot of demand right now.
University of Alabama graduate Peyton Dyer received a degree in finance and real estate. He says he feels confident about his prospects.
With the market being like it is right now with real estate, I don't really think there's a lot to be concerned about job-wise.
A picture-perfect job market helping students make the transition from college to a career. Dina Demetrius, CBS News, Los Angeles.
And the National Association of Colleges and Employers also found that 18% of new jobs are fully remote, 40% are a hybrid model, and 42% are fully in person. Well, coming up next at noon, I take a peek at the weekend weather. Chris Reese is standing by with that forecast when we come back.
The best mattress deals in Wisconsin start now at Ashley. This Memorial Day, save $1,000 on Sealy and Serta. Save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic. Plus, get $300 in free furniture. Doorbusters up to 60% off. And special financing for 60 months. Starting right now.
I'm Sarah Godlewski. I'm at the Supreme Court where it looks like Ron Johnson is going to get exactly what he wants. Overturning Roe v. Wade, reinstating Wisconsin's cruel abortion ban, and putting doctors in jail. But that's not what Wisconsinites want. We don't want politicians making healthcare choices for women. I'm Sarah Godlewski, and I approve this message because as your senator, I will never sit by and allow our rights to be stripped away. Join me. Let's fight back and defeat Ron Johnson.
A
great night's sleep starts on a new Beauty Rest mattress from Steinhoffels. Right now, save up to $1,000 on Beauty Rest adjustable base sets. Queen mattresses start at just $399. Upgrade to the comfort and luxury of a Beauty Rest Black and get $200 in Steinhoffels cash. And then get a $100 gas card. With Steinhoffels special financing and free delivery, your new mattress is even more affordable. Isn't it time for a good night's sleep? Relax. It's Steinhoffels.
The best things in life are free.
Just wait until he hears about free installation from Feldco.
Free installation? Are you kidding me? Yeah!
Free installation on windows, siding, doors, and roofing. Plus, no interest for 1 year. That's something to get excited about.
Free installation ends Memorial Day. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
The savings do not get better than this. Ashley's Memorial Day sale starts now. Holiday doorbusters are up to 64% off, plus up to an additional 10% off at checkout. Furnish entire rooms for only $14 per month and special financing for 60 months. Starting right now.
Local restaurants battle it out for best burger bragging rights. Tomorrow we'll check out the competition for Madison Burger Week and how you can get in on the action.
Plus, we're going to be tracking some showers to round out your work week. Join us tomorrow morning from 4:30 to 7.
The war in Ukraine hits home for a local couple.
My family, my best friends are still there.
So they're taking action.
What we really want is to help people rebuild their lives.
Eric Franke follows their incredible journey tonight on News 3 Now at 6. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Let's check in now with Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report. Some much-needed rain falling out there.
Yeah, and now we'll just wait to see what unfolds this weekend. Sounds like temperatures are going to get a little cooler, but we can't change it, so we'll live with it. We talk about breaking news here on News 3. I've got a little piece of that myself. Today, the University of Wisconsin College of Ag and Life Sciences announced the next dean for the college. Her name, Glenda Gillespie. She is coming to us from the University of Auburn University, where she earned her doctorate in biochemistry, then on to Case Western Research Science Foundation. She most recently was a professor of biochemistry in the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences at Virginia Tech. She's coming to us from Virginia Tech. She is expected to assume her new position as the Dean of the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences on the UW-Madison campus. Beginning of August, she is a plant scientist herself. Again, Glenda Gillespie, the new Dean of the College of Ag and Life Sciences on the UW-Madison campus. Wisconsin milk production continues to be right on the edge of going down as far as overall production. April, we saw just a slight decrease in milk production, 2.64 billion pounds of milk, 1.27 million head of dairy cows in the area, but that was down about 1,000 cows compared to March. Those cows that are on hand not producing any more milk than they did a year ago. I know that everybody's paying attention to that infant formula story. If you're wondering, hey, why doesn't Wisconsin milk get channeled into that area? It's primarily because it is such a very unique, specialized, and a very small niche part of the dairy industry. Right now, I talked to Katie Burgess from EverAg, and she said, we do not anticipate that any of our milk that's currently going into things like cheese or even whey will be diverted to infant formula. Just a very, very small market, which is compounding the problem as far as supply. Barrel cheese today, down a nickel, $2.40. 40-pound block cheese, up a half, $2.38. Trading on butter, not yet wrapped up. But again, we welcome the new Glenda Gillespie, new Dean of the College of Ag and Life Sciences to UW-Madison starting in August.
Sounds like the school will be in good hands.
That's right.
All right. Thank you, Pam. Here's Chris now with your forecast.
Temperatures are warmer than they were at this time yesterday by quite a bit, and some spots. This is one of the things I showed you this morning where we're just starting to warm things up. Now to the afternoon, Janesville, 20 degrees warmer than 24 hours ago. 25 degrees warmer in Milwaukee, Kenosha, 21 degrees warmer. It's pretty mild as we move into the afternoon. 13 degrees warmer for us. Same for Mineral Point, 14 degrees warmer in Platteville. But oddly enough, this is where temperatures have cooled down just a bit. We had our temperatures in the 70s. Some rain has worked its way into the picture. That has dropped those temperatures just a bit, and you still see that cloudy, rainy look outside as we speak. Winds are out of the south and west at 3. winds are getting ready to pick up, and they're going to be southerly in nature as they pick up into the afternoon. Watch this. You see Iowa, Des Moines right now at 82, 83 in Fort Dodge, 83 in Iowa City, same for Moline and Peru. All of that warmth is what's going to be moving northward with strong southerly wind flow into the afternoon. This is why, even though it's cloudy, rainy, and in the 60s right now, we still have a shot at making it to 80 as we start to move into the afternoon. Here's Doppler track. You see where we're focusing in on the rain. Most of this fairly light. Not even any rumbles of thunder have really come out of this as it's moved into the Madison area. There were some rumbles back towards the west, but since then, a lot of it has begun to weaken. But still, we're tracking the showers throughout Dane County. Back towards the west, there's some bigger thunderstorm activity on the Minnesota-Iowa border. This has some great sized hail coming out of it, about the sale of baseballs in southern Minnesota there. So the strong, severe weather potential does exist, but that's to our north and west. This is where they have the enhanced risk, level 3 out of 5 for severe weather. For us, it's a marginal risk, level 1 out of 5, with the slight risk in the counties just to our north and west. I don't work for the Storm Prediction Center. If I did, I would actually still take this and push it to the north and west just a smidge, because I believe that the better severe weather ingredients are going to line up just to the north and west, even a little bit farther to the north and west of La Crosse and Rochester there as we start to move towards the afternoon. Let's show you. Here's your warm front. That continues to lift northward. The sun comes out by 5 o'clock. Our temperature spike. That's when we hit our 80-degree high for the day. Then we'll move into the rest of the afternoon. Generally dry, but here we go. 8:30, we're seeing those storms develop to our north. They gradually push southward, but they lose all of their support in the process, and that just leads us to relatively benign weather with some showers as we start to move into your Friday morning. So while, yes, there's a chance for some severe storms, this is the reason I tell you I'm really not overly concerned with the severe potential that is in store for tonight. That being said, should that change, take out your phone, open up the camera, point it at the screen. We'll let you know if that changes. We'll push out updates to the News 3 Now First Warn Weather app with everything that you need to know. A couple showers are going to be possible Saturday, sunshine for Sunday. Then more shower activity will be possible next week.
Rather quickly.
Yeah, we are going to cool off. We went from 60s and 50s yesterday, 80 today, back into the 70s and 60s.
All right. Thank you, Chris. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Tired of the same old chicken dinner every week? Well, stick around, because we've got a new one that'll be on your family's most requested list. I promise.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
With an exciting new Toyota, you can go out and enjoy all your favorite summer activities. Sorry.
Get 1.75% APR for 48 months on Toyota's most popular 2022 models.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
He has his grandfather's smile.
Her mother's eyes.
My cheekbones.
But will she have my diabetes?
My sickle cell anemia.
His father's heart disease.
Go to joinallofus.org to share your health information and speed up health research breakthroughs. The future of health begins with you.
Hey everybody, who's coming to the big show? It's Vet Aid, Saturday, June 11th at Ho Chunk Gaming and Casino in Wisconsin Dells. An all-day outdoor event. Come out for classic cars, trucks, and motorcycles during the day and stay for the concert at night. Featuring country superstar Trace Atkins, Runaway June, The Mascot Theory, and Beth Killian. All benefiting heat and housing for heroes. Visit VetAidWI.com for details and to purchase tickets for Trace Atkins.
I'm Alex Lasry, a Democrat running to beat Senator Ron Johnson.
And I'm Lauren Lasry, and this is our daughter Eleanor.
I know Alex will always fight for working families.
To get more money in the pockets of working people and lower costs.
By making paid leave available and healthcare more affordable.
And I'll always be a relentless supporter of a woman's right to choose.
Especially now. Alex is exactly the kind of ally Tammy Baldwin needs in the Senate.
So I approve this message because we have to do better than having Ron Johnson as our senator.
More Americans are growing their own vegetables than ever before. At Garden Mats, we're here to help people supplement their food supply with fresh, organic vegetables. Whether you are a beginner, novice, or master gardener, Garden Mats make gardening a breeze. Spend your summers trying to keep up with each other, not your weeds. Go to gardenmats.com and plan your garden today.
With an exciting new Toyota, you can go out and enjoy all your favorite summer activities. Sorry.
Get 1.75% APR for 48 months on Toyota's most popular 2022 models.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
We are following breaking news out of Waukesha County. At least 6 people were hurt in an industrial explosion at Somerset Marine Construction in Eagle, Wisconsin. It's still unclear what caused the explosion, but you can follow the latest updates on channel3000.com, our News 3 Now app, and in our evening newscast beginning live at 4.
Did you know that most people don't know what they're having for dinner until 4 o'clock in the afternoon? Yeah, it's one of the biggest challenges that many of us face. So today, I'm going to share an idea that's super easy and uses only a handful of ingredients, so there's no reason to stress out. We start with a few boneless, skinless chicken breasts that we seasoned and sauteed in a bit of olive oil until they're golden on both sides. This takes just minutes. We top each with a slice of mozzarella cheese. And now for the part that gives this dish so much flavor, we top the cheese with a spoonful of pesto sauce. Sure, we could make our own, but store-bought is fine. A slice of tomato goes over that, and we finish them off with a good amount of grated Parmesan cheese. Now we cover this and let it cook just long enough until the chicken is cooked through and the cheese is all melty. And there you have it, a dinner that looks like you fussed all day. But the reality is it took just minutes. And as for the taste, how can you miss with all the layers of goodness? The recipe for what we call weeknight pesto chicken is online right now, so you can make this as soon as tonight. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a super easy and very impressive way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
All right, it's time to introduce you to our pet of the week, Buddy, a 4.5-year-old rabbit. He is cautious about fast movement, so move slowly with Buddy. He feels more confident and will rest in your lap. Buddy also enjoys munching on bananas and apples. He's looking for a quiet family who will move slowly. I guess that's the key here. He can be comfortable. He's also looking forward to hopping about and exploring his new home. This Saturday from 10 a.m. to noon, Dane County Humane Society will be at Mound's Pet Food Warehouse at 2422 Montana Avenue in Sun Prairie for an adoption event. They plan to post on their Facebook page, that's facebook.com/giveshelter on late Friday afternoon, which animals will be in attendance. Stop by Saturday to meet them. And Isabel the cat featured last week, and Paw Paw and Chica, the bonded cats featured the week before, are still available for adoption. If you're interested in adopting all these animals, check out the Dane County Humane Society's website, giveshelter.org. And here's Chris now, one final check your forecast.
Still going to be waiting for that chance to see some thunderstorms later on. Again, this is fairly later on. We're going to warm up behind it. You saw behind me how the sun is already coming right back out behind that warm front, and that's why I expect those temperatures to jump as winds begin to increase out of the south. A little bit cooler tomorrow. Temperatures say a high of 71. Keep in mind, that's going to happen early. Temperatures will continue to fall throughout the rest of the day. Cooler on Saturday, 59, with sunshine returning by Sunday. I'm still watching another system that could bring us a good round of rain by the middle of next week.
All right. Chris, thank you. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. In the meantime, have a great afternoon.